Are we going to clap again?
Yeah.
Do you want to count this time?
Yeah, after 3.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
that was synced up on my end.
That wasn't on mine, but I'll trust you on this.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm the one that's editing this, so it's my problem.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't care. Cool.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's absolutely go.
Yeah.
We're both so sweaty, but so distant.
Those
We're
are two things that aren't related that you connected for some reason.
We're like so far apart, but so united in how sweaty we both are.
Uh-huh. It's like we're connected by a river of sweat.
Yes, that is correct.
It's real nasty.
It super is.
I thought it was going to get better because yesterday it was bearable, and then today it just snuck it up.
It snuck, huh?
And now I'm sweaty again, and I'm sad.
Yeah. Should we explain that we are in different countries right now? This is our first I don't know, fucking overseas. I was going to say, I was like, that's not right. No. It's our first overseas recording moment, and it was a hot mess up until this point.
I always regret deleting all of the stuff of me just talking to myself.
Me too.
You were away.
Yeah. Me too. But we got here, so
I mean, that's not saying much.
Oh my god, we're currently FaceTiming each other and recording this podcast in 2 different countries.
High-tech shit.
Oh, super high-tech.
This is not going to be synced up whatsoever.
No. Good luck to you to editing this, honestly.
Thank
you. Yeah. I'm in Portugal. I'm back home.
I'm in Manchester, like always.
Yeah. I'm coming back soon, I promise.
Yeah, please do. Honestly, the living room is such a mess because I can never be asked to clean whenever there's no one to see. So I just leave my stuff everywhere and then I trip over it every day.
Yeah.
You
do that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's almost as bad as Hannah's room was.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Not like the worst of Hannah's room, like medium Hannah's room.
Okay.
That's how we measure messes now.
Yeah. It's a good unit of measurement, I think.
But then it also works for extreme cleanliness because she'd like binge clean everything so it'd be spotless.
True. She would have these moments of just like, she would leave her room to rot for like a few months and then she would mass clean it.
And it would be spotless. And immaculate. Yeah. And then it would all go to shit like 3 days later.
Yep.
The two ends of the extremes.
So what have you been up to?
Sweating.
I haven't seen you in like a month and a half.
When did you leave?
I don't remember.
How long has it been? What day
the
is
last 6 months have just melded together. Yeah. And I can't remember dates. I can't remember months. I think I left early July. So you've been sweating.
I've been sweating. I've been baking. I baked that cake yesterday. It looked really good, and then turns out it wasn't cooked in the middle, and I was really sad.
Oh, but was it like not cooked in the middle, like a gooey middle, or was it just bad?
It's extremely gooey, but not bad enough that I'm still gonna eat it.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't expect you not to.
I would just eat raw batter at this point. I don't care, but.
I'm really concerned for you.
Also, I wouldn't serve it to someone else.
Yeah.
But in my defense, I think that's because of the tray that I put it in, and it was too deep, so it couldn't penetrate to the middle of the cake.
Too deep.
It's too deep.
It's too deep. Yeah. Maybe you just put the heat up too high.
No,
so it was on really low.
I should have put it in this other tin, but the tin was dirty and I couldn't be asked to wash it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I accept full responsibility for my mistakes.
I understand now.
So I didn't leave the house for like 3 days this week. That was really fun. And then I realized it in a quiet, reflective moment in the shower, and I was like, I should go outside. This isn't good.
I should leave.
Yeah. And then I went outside to the terrace garden bit to read, and then there was someone playing like that kind of music, like super intense with the window wide open, and they were just like chilling in the living room, and it's like, how do you have this music on that you just relax to? This is not the type of music that you just sit down and chill to.
Yeah. It's so weird. God.
Yeah, I stayed for like 10 minutes and then left.
Who the fuck chills out to club music?
I don't know. These are our neighbors. These are the people that we... This is crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy, huh? To be fair, though, that does remind me. Vicky sent me a really funny meme the other week of like the beach where I live next to here in Portugal. It's like known for having all the chavs there, like the chaviest people there. So it was a TikTok of someone being like, putting my towel down at the praia de Matosinhos, and then it looks over and it's just like this group, this gang of chavs was like, because they always have, like, you have like groups every few meters of just like teenagers blasting either like techno music or like some really aggressive rapping of like someone who's really angry at females, and it's just like
all
like
they do not,
they do not respect women. It's crazy. Like,
oh, there was this twat. There was this absolute dickhead when I went home, and because I came back on the train, and then luckily I went to Victoria, so there's the tram stop right outside, and that was really nice. Figured out a nice route how to get home. Very good.
Very sexy.
And I got on the tram, and there was this I don't know what to call it. This
absolute specimen.
This stupid boy.
I'm scared.
And he just had his phone on, and I had like he was playing Dizzy Rascal to begin with.
Oh, okay.
Really loud, full volume, and he was singing along to it, and he kept trying to make eye contact with me, like, yes, right, I'm singing to Dizzy Rascal on a public train, and I was so tempted. There was one other guy. Weird. There was one other guy on the tram, and you could see he was getting annoyed as well. And I didn't know whether to just completely blank him because he was trying to make eye contact with me, or if I should just like lay into this guy because I was not in the mood.
Just stare him down until he felt uncomfortable.
I was so angry. I was like writing a speech in my head of what I could say to him. And he's like he was trying to rap as well. And he was a little white boy trying to rap. And he was very bad at it. And he thought he was good.
In public.
No, he was like, it was the kind of thing that you do alone in your room where you have no shame of people seeing you. But he was just doing it on a tram and also trying to make himself look cool. And I was very angry.
Gross. Honestly, gross.
Also, wasn't wearing a face mask.
Yeah, I know. When I got on the plane, this is back in July, when I went to the airport, it was a 40-minute tram ride. And I think I counted the whole time. There was like maybe 25 people that went in and out of the tram that weren't wearing a face mask.
To be fair, I'm not sure if it was mandatory at that point.
It was. It was just the week that it got made mandatory on public transport. Okay. So that's why, like, people around me were, like, looking at these people. And I was like, yeah, you better feel seen, bitch. You done been seen. Okay? Where the fuck is your face mask? It was just, and they were so just, like, nonchalant about it. I'm like, I'm sorry, are you stupid? Like,
to be fair, they probably just didn't realize why people were staring at them.
Yeah, honestly. It was just ridiculous. I'm like, I'm sorry, do you live under a rock? Do you not know what's happening right now? Why are you doing this? And, yeah, because you have, like, it's just these people who are so clueless. And I'm just like, come on, man. Come on. And it's just, yeah. Anyway.
Cool.
Yes. Yes.
So that's the venting part of the podcast.
Oh my God. No, I have not done. Listen.
Just let it all out.
Listen. I have found my biggest pet peeve over the past few
weeks. Not good.
And it's when bitches be at the fucking grocery store next to the fruit and they're in their mask. I'm like, good for you. And then they get a phone call and they take off their mask to speak on the phone. I'm like, bitch, What do you think is going? Listen, I have so many questions for you now. I honestly do. Like, first of all, do you really think the person on the phone can't hear you through the mask? Do you think that's what that's doing? Second of all, you're spitting all over the fucking cabbages. This is so rude. Can you not spit on my peaches? Like, honestly, I'm insulted.
I like that cabbages were in the fruit section.
Yeah, it's all kind of the same, same vegetables, veggies. They're all there. And then there was this dickhead at the checkout. This was all in the same shop trip, by the way. I was fuming by the end of this.
I like how much this whole pandemic has brought to light the dickheads of the world.
Oh, for sure, right?
Like, if you didn't know they were dickheads before, you definitely know they're dickheads now. You definitely know now,
yeah. There was this dickhead at the counter who had his face mask, under the nose? You know that
So many old people have been doing that.
Listen,
and I'm like, sir, that's not going to help you.
But, like, I see a lot of people doing that. I'm, like, fully, I get it. I'm used to it now. I don't get it. I'm used to seeing those dickheads. But this guy had the biggest fucking nose I have ever seen. He had two massive, like, projectile nostrils, which was just an even bigger weapon of spreading corona,
To be fair, that's the big nose isn't his fault, but he should be covering
I know
a big
it's
nose.
not his fault, but he was like, I was like, and on top of that, you have the biggest nostrils I've ever seen. You if you breathe out, you contaminate 7 people, sir. Listen, like, just wear the mask. Like, you're halfway there. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I literally, like, gave him this glare of, like, sir, your mask is wrong. And he just kind of gave me this look of, like, the fuck can I help you with? And I'm like, oh, okay. Guess I'll just go die then. So I really hate going to the grocery store.
Yeah, same.
Because it was like that TikTok you sent me the other day where, it wasn't you, was it? I saw this TikTok the other day, which is really funny. It was like, this guy walking into the grocery store and the security at the front is like, that was my dog. And the security guy at the door is like, sir, you gotta wear a mask. And he's like, oh yeah, my bad. So he puts on a mask and then he goes into the grocery store and it's just all these, like, he's just like so shook because everyone's wearing their mask wrong. Because, yeah, sure thing. You go in wearing a mask, but there's no one inside making sure you're still wearing a mask. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like, there's no one in there reprimanding people who got their mask on the back of their head. You know what I mean? It's just, or like wearing a mask vertically down their face, or, spitting on cabbages like that woman was. So, yeah, that was just my food for thought, Fun. Basically, in conclusion, wear a mask. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, so that was our Corona talk.
What have you been doing with in the heat wave?
That, weirdly enough, today is the first day that the temperature's gone back up because in the past 2 weeks it's been really cold here for some fucking reason.
I wish I was there.
We had a heat wave when I came, and then the weather went to shit, and now it's back. So when it was really warm, I was going to the beach a lot, socially distancing, of course. But I was going to the beach a lot just to, get outside a little bit. And then I got sick of hearing trap music, so I came back in a lot more. So, I've been going to a lot of coffee shops to work. Just because they're normally nice and cold in there.
Yeah, I should probably do that. I still haven't found any coffee shops. I haven't been brave enough to go into a coffee shop here.
Yeah, I know.
But to be fair, it is a lot worse here, and I kind of feel guilty whenever I go into a public place. I'm like, oh, can't be here for long.
Yeah, here it's like they've really got their shit together, which is awesome because
Damn, what's that
means that I can have a little bit of normality.
Yeah.
Like the coffee shops, they have obviously half the people that they would normally let in, and they've blocked out every other table. So half of their tables aren't in use. And they wipe everything down. They wipe you down when you walk in. It's like you go through a car wash. It's crazy. And like you have to wear a mask whenever you're not sat down at your table. So to go through the coffee shop, you have to be wearing a mask.
See, that makes a lot more sense. Here, it's not mandatory to wear masks in pubs or restaurants at all, or cafes.
That baffles me so much.
Yeah, and they don't most of them that I've seen, they don't mark off tables or anything. They just clean them between uses. They clean them well, to be fair, but they just clean them. And also the government has put out this thing where you eat for half price on certain days of the week to try and encourage people to go back out. And it's like...
So they're encouraging people to leave.
It's too soon, my dude. It's like, this is a good scheme to get it going again, but it's not. We're not ready.
Dude, that is... crazy to me.
Yeah.
That, first of all, that it's not mandatory to wear a mask in closed off spaces, because that's where the biggest amount of spreading happens. It is in shops,
but it's just not in anything where you have to put something in your face because the mask's.
That's what I'm saying, though. But if they're doing it in shops, what do they think? Pubs are immune? Like, what the fuck? I'm sorry.
Because they know that people are going to take them off to drink.
Yeah, but that's different, though.
The Corona beer is more important than the coronavirus.
Yes, that is correct. But it's like when you're circulating around the pub, you're going to spit into other people's drinks. Because like if you're sat at your table...
go around spitting into everyone's drinks.
Yeah, exactly. Just a dollop of Rona. Because like I get like it makes to me a lot more sense that you can take off your mask when you're sat at a table because the radius of your, spit or whatever when you're talking, the radius of your contamination is your table.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're going around the rest of the establishment, you're gonna get it on other people. So it's like, they're wiping down the tables between each use because that's the only place where people have taken off their masks.
Yeah. I like how this has just become like an analytical thing about coronavirus now.
Yeah, it's just like Rona here, Rona there. I get it.
Compare, contrast, triangulate.
Honestly, yes, triangulate, discuss. But other than that, I've just been like working on my new shop stuff.
Very nice.
I've read a bunch of books.
Very cool.
Yeah. I've been watching an interior design competition show that I'm living. Honestly, that show was tailored to me personally. Mm-hmm. Thank you. It's based in London as well, which is really cool. But it's just, the sexiest thing. Mm-hmm. I love it.
Is that like the millionaires version or like the common people's version?
What do you mean? It's neither.
Okay. There was a reality show on Channel 4, probably, because everything's on Channel 4.
We love Channel 4.
Where it was like millionaires and the interior designers, and honestly, they sounded like such twats.
Oh, I think you mentioned that to me. Yeah, I think you've mentioned that show before.
There was this guy who just went for a walk in the park and he picked up a leaf and he was like, I'm going to build a whole room around this leaf.
Oh my God.
And like the final thing that he came up with, like it was good, but it didn't look like a leaf. And he was like, yes, this is how the leaf is represented in all of these things.
This is a metaphor for this leaf.
It was really good though. We should watch that show.
That sounds amazing. I love to laugh at people who deserve it. Yeah. Oh, that's good. I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing. The other day I went into like a trance and I just terraformed my entire island and changed everything around because I was really unhappy with how it looked.
Very nice.
So I did that.
I've been playing Shrek 2 on the PS2. So who's the real gamer?
Just an absolute epic gamer moment, Devin, honestly.
I'm so going to play more of that tonight. It's actually a really good game.
Oh, I mean, I don't doubt it. I remember playing one of them. I can't remember which one it was, but I definitely played one of the Shreks because
there's probably Shrek 2 because Shrek 2 is the best.
100%, 100p. But yes, I really got into Sudoku as well. By the way, it's another form of gaming that I've really gotten into. I got this like book of like 108 Sudokus, and I'm like halfway there.
Is that one of the toilet books?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Nice.
And then I got an app on my phone, and I've been playing that nonstop for like 3 weeks.
I've had that app for years.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like same, but I've never been playing it. Like it's just been sitting on my phone, and I'm like,
wait,
now
which
I've
one
been
do you
playing
have?
it religiously. Oh, the classic, the good one, the one that's the icon's white.
Oh, okay. You need to get my one because they have Killer Sudoku, where you don't have any numbers on the board to begin with, and instead they have they're all color coded. So the ones in the box,
mine has a similar one.
It adds up to the total number.
Yeah, mine has a similar one where it has like addition stuff. So it's like it circulates, like it highlights 3 different ones that could be in any shape, and like all the numbers in that square have to add up to a particular number.
Yeah, you got to play that.
So it's kind of like that.
It makes me want to die, but I also love it.
I love
my
puzzles.
success rate is minimal, but it's so good. I love it so much.
That's just it. I don't know. I've just been chilling and working, and nothing really has changed other than the fact that I've just been very anxious and depressed.
So nothing's changed.
2020 mood. Yeah, exactly. There we go.
Nice.
I've just been chilling with my dog a lot more.
I mean, that's great. Can't lie. I'm a little bit jealous.
Yeah, she's very fat. We love it. Like, the other day, my mom, like my dog's sister went into a consultation with my mom because she's a vet. And my mom actually got to see what the fuck size Winter should actually be.
Universe version of Winter.
Literally, that's the size that she should be. And my mom's like, oh no. She's like a third the size of our dog. And I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah. She's thick. She got that cake.
She's so thick. Like I got her a new body for walking, and it's a fucking XL, and it's still too tight on her.
Oh no. You need to put that girl on a diet.
We're trying. It's my stepdad. He gives her too many treats.
Fun.
Yes, it's just been me and my obese dog just chilling out in the streets of Porto.
Because it was so hot here this week, and I was in the flat working all week. I started doing the Donald Duck, is what I called it.
Oh no!
So no trousers. I didn't wear trousers for a full week, and honestly, it was great. I regret nothing.
I'm so concerned.
Uh-huh. I feel great. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, kind of glad I wasn't there.
Me too, because then I couldn't have Donald Ducked it all week.
Right, yeah. You have a point.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, can we have a little chat about animation and getting paid?
Sure.
Because I'm like, I want to vent.
Are you gonna name drop?
Absolutely not. Not for now.
You don't want to get sued.
No, I'm not gonna. Well, I mean, that's the thing. I could definitely sue these people at this point, but I'm not gonna.
You're gonna name drop them after they've paid you, so they have nothing on you.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I'm just like so mad at how unprofessional some big companies can be with paying employees. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, how are you this big? How have you done this? Mm-hmm. I am shook. Please, where is my money? And then
so how's freelance going after graduating?
And then, the worst part, I'll definitely say, the worst part is when they gaslight you. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh, but you never sent your invoice. I'm like, what? Yes, I did. And then I send them the receipts, aka the screenshots of said emails with my invoice. And I'm like, I'm sorry, then what the fuck is this? Yeah, so I kind of went off on them the other day by email. I'm like, this is ridiculous. And I'm just like, hopefully this is just like a one-off company that works really badly. And I will say to ease anyone's mind who's going into freelance that I've also been doing freelance and I've been fine. I think you just had really bad luck. This is just this one company that's like, they're dickheads.
Yeah.
And they were saying like, oh, no, like this is just like, they're making it seem like this was just like a technical error or something. But like someone else that I brought in on the project, they're doing the same thing to him as well. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I don't think this is a technical issue, because you're literally gaslighting my friend too, and you're being idiots about paying us.
It's kind of worrying if they do that often, how much money they've gotten away with not paying people.
Honestly, yeah. And it's like, it wasn't even easy work. It was like emotionally
draining
work. It was like, they were, first of all, not easy to work with.
Mm-hmm.
And then during the whole time I was working for them, I was thinking like, oh my God, just think about the money. Think about you're getting paid, Piper. But then I didn't even get paid. And I'm like, then what's the point? You know?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Valid.
And I'm just like, yeah. But yeah, that's been one of my main sources of, actually, no, that's a fucking lie. My dad's almost died twice in the last 3 months. I was going to say that was my main source of stress. I'm like, it really isn't. Oh my God. Yeah, it's been a few months. It's definitely been a few months. Oh my goodness.
It's been 1 week.
Yeah, it's been. But other than that, I haven't actually done any animation work since June. But also I feel like I get a lot more drained when I'm here because
me
I'm
too.
a lot more...
I get that when I go home. I think it's just because you're not around all of the stuff that makes you want to make stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It's not exactly the most creative environment here because it's, you know, it's not where I reside most of the time.
Yeah.
And also I'm a lot more active when I'm at home. Like there's always stuff going on because, you know, something with my dad or something with my mom or something with my sisters. And it's just like, there's always someone asking me to do something.
Am I right?
Oh my God. But yeah, no, there's just always like, hey, do you want to come over for dinner? Hey, do you want to go do this? Hey, do you want to go do that? Oh my God, I need to go walk the dog. You know what I mean? Like I'm never just sitting down for a few hours at a time. So it's kind of hard to get in that creative mindset and actually finish something or, you know, get them juices flowing, you know?
I feel like I'm the opposite because I had like a couple days where I'd finished everything and I didn't have anything else lined up and I was like, what do I do with my life now? And then the next day I got like 500 things all at once. So now I've just got so much that I need to do. And also that was the week when like the worst of the heat wave hit. So I was just out of my mind going crazy, trying to focus on the screen and there's like sweat dripping down my face.
Oh God, that sounds awful.
I came up with a system at one point. I was already Donald Ducking it, and then I got the mop bucket out and filled it with ice water, and I just sat with my feet in the cold water while I was working, and I was still sweating.
Goodness.
It was so warm.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Yeah, the heat wave is awful. I hate the hot weather. Honestly.
I think you forget how hot this flat gets as well.
Oh, I definitely have, because our house here is quite like breezy. Mm-hmm. So even when it is really hot outside, it's kind of really nice at home.
This flat ain't.
No, yeah, I
told Mike that shit when I emailed him, and he was like, "Sounds like you're in a south-facing new build with all this insulation." And I was like, "Mike, where are you? Why are you here?
Are you here? What the fuck?" Yeah. Yeah, because I think like apartments and flats and houses here are built to withstand the heat.
Yeah, they're built to withstand the winter here because it gets cold as shit.
They're meant to keep the heat in.
Yeah.
Whereas we keep the heat out.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. That's where we differ. Mm-hmm. So, and also I'm just a few steps from the ocean.
Yeah,
so,
I wish,
you know.
I'm a few steps from a river, but you're not allowed to jump in it.
That is sad. Sad. It also doesn't seem very inviting.
I mean, every time I walk past it, I want to jump in it, but my standards are pretty low. It's still water, and it's fine.
Bruh, my 19-year-old cat, is losing her mind.
Not She's 19.
No, but not in like a dementia kind of way. Like in a, I know I'm about to die, so I'm gonna go batshit crazy on all of you bitches. Kind of going
gonna fuck like some shit up before I go out.
Legit, she keeps wanting to fuck with everyone. It's so funny. She thinks she's like a child, but she's old as shit. And she forgets that. Mm-hmm. And she's just so grumpy all the time at all of us. And it's just hilarious. Yeah. Are you leaving nail polish all over my room? You better not
just
be.
In a small pile so I can collect it later.
Gross. You're leaving little shells of your nails in my room.
All my little peelies.
You've been watching a lot of Christine.
I have. I've binge watched every single one of her videos.
Yes! Awesome.
There was a bit yesterday. I was also watching Star Trek yesterday, and there was a bit where he was looking for a guy called Ben, and it was like a really intense moment, and I just went, bam, 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 bam.
Excellent. I had a really cool idea for a comic.
Cool.
But now I'm making a list of all these comic books that I want to get, so I can study up on comics and like writing a story, because I'm really bad at it.
You need to read the book that I got a while ago that I read all in one day because it was so good.
Which one's that?
Marie. Wait, For the Love of God.
Yeah.
Mary.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna read that then.
It's really good. It's really pretty as well.
Because I have a few comic books, but that I've just never like fully read. I've just flipped through them and was like, that's cute, and then just put them back. You know what I mean? Like I haven't actually read through them, which is why I think I'm so bad at storytelling in the comic book form.
Because you just look at the pictures and not read the story.
Yeah. Legit, yeah. I've just never had anything like to study from. So now my sister got me the Eat and Love Yourself comic book from Sweeney Boo. And I'm so excited.
Oh, you should. I've also got Fun Home. You should read that. That's a good one.
Fun Home. I'll have a look at that.
I don't know where that is actually. I thought I put all my books on the bookshelf. I hope I haven't lost it.
I also need to work on storytelling because I suck ass at telling stories, and just because like I have an idea, I have loads of ideas, but then I never know how to properly write them out in a way that makes sense and is readable.
Are you gonna do more of the fairy one? Because I want to read that one.
Yeah, that's the one I want to like actually develop. The idea that I had the other day for the comic about the fairy and the lady with a prosthetic leg. It's just like a cute idea that I really want to like write well.
I mean, you've done a few bits of storyboarding. Just think of it more like storyboarding for an animatic and then add.
But to me,
the bits in
storyboarding
between
is different because normally when I storyboard, I've got the story already. Like I haven't written out the plot. And that's what I'm struggling with is the plot. Like I'm struggling.
Not even got to that bit yet.
No, that's the thing. Yeah, that's what I'm struggling with is how to tell a story. Like I'm missing the whole climatic value and the conclusion. Like I've got ideas and concepts, but I never know how to actually write them into a story, like a narrative.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to get better at now. So yes.
Cool.
I want to know how to tell my stories.
Yeah. I actually did some more to my comic idea the other day.
Oh my God.
I drew out some thumbnails and everything.
Oh my God.
Probably not going to use
stage.
I'm probably not going to use them because they're kind of shit, but at least I did it.
I really want to get to the stage where I can storyboard and like write, like just do thumbnails and develop the story visually. Mm-hmm. But it's the actual writing the story that I struggle with a lot.
I mean, everyone has different processes. You could just dive in with some pictures and then jigsaw them together later.
Yeah, I know. It's just I need a general sense of an idea of how the story ends.
You do have a general sense of idea.
No. I mean, how the story ends. Like, I don't know how the story would end. That's what I'm struggling with at the moment. So I think I need some inspiration. Like I've got the intro, you know, the whole setup, and I've got the main plot line and the conflict, but I just don't have a conclusion to the story. So that's what I'm working on at the moment.
Okay.
Waiting for that inspiration to strike, you know.
I was working on my comic when I was back home, and it was quite funny because like working on an idea mainly just means sitting there and thinking about it a lot and then occasionally writing something down. So like my mum was away at work doing a proper job all day, and I was like, I was brainstorming some stuff for my comic, and it was just like me lying in bed for hours on end. And that was my work for the day.
Just staring into the void for a few hours.
Yeah, but I did get quite a lot of... I got quite a lot out of it, so it's like...
That's nice.
It counted as doing something, but I was still just lying there.
Yeah, that's so weird. I feel the same. It's really strange that like my mom goes out and works like literally a 12-hour shift at work, and then she comes home and she's like, oh, I'm exhausted. And I was like, I too am exhausted, but I can't tell you that because all I did today was film a video, literally sitting down the whole time for 2 hours, and that was it. And meanwhile, she's been on her feet for 12 hours, and I'm like, I really appreciate what you do for this family. It's so stupid and useless. It's weird, isn't it? Different jobs, different skills, different things. Meanwhile, my mom's saving lives, and I'm just here doing my scribbles.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Same. I got so much to do still, and it's too hot to do anything. So I think I'm just gonna go play Shrek 2.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go continue watching my interior design show, and
we got so many shows to watch when you get back,
bruh. So many, and I have to make you watch this amazing movie I watched the other day.
Was it the one with Robert Pattinson and he has a bad French accent?
No, that one I will not make you watch because it's really cringy when it gets to Rob Pat. So, although there is a new movie coming to Netflix that I saw the trailer for today that's got a killer cast and it looks amazing, and it's got Rob Pat and Tom Holland and what's his face. It's got a really killer cast, and it's very like murdery, and I love it. And everyone's got Southern Texas accents, and I'm like living because all of these people are British. They're out here doing Texan accents. Literally half the cast is British. And they're like, I know what my daddy did. And I'm like, oh, hello, good day.
I like that at least you knew that they were British this time, though, because when you heard Hugh Laurie speak in his normal voice for the first time, you were like, what the fuck?
I know, that still shakes me to my core. That man is a god. But yeah, no, that's not the movie I meant. I meant a movie about MMA and UFC fighting.
Oh, was that the one that you put on your stories the other day?
Yes, I put it on my Instagram stories because I fucking cried. But like, it wasn't a cry of sadness. It was a cry of how emotionally pent up that movie made me that at the end I just burst into tears because of how amazing it was. I was just like, oh my goodness. I watched it twice on the same day with my mom because it was so good. And it's got Tom Hardy and Joel something and Nick Knowles. And it's just like a super amazing movie about MMA fighting. And it's about two brothers. And it's like, it's not new. It came out in 2011, but I've only just now seen it. And I'm like, y'all, this is great. Why has no one seen this before? And
everyone's like, yeah, we have.
We literally, you're so late to the party. So yeah, I have to make you watch that. And just an added bonus is that Tom Hardy and Joel, they're just like shirtless half the movie and they're just like honestly fit. So
sure. Meanwhile, I'm going to make you watch a bunch of anime.
Oh, please.
It's going to be great. I'm so excited.
I literally almost started watching Haikyuu the other day, and I really love it.
You got
the
it.
Volleyball Boys.
You do.
I gotta watch the Volleyball Boys. I do, because I love volleyball. I used to play volleyball, and now I can watch a bunch of anime boys.
You can watch like Grumpy Boy.
It's on Netflix here.
I know. It's on Netflix here as well, my guy.
Like since we started watching like One Punch Man, I've actually been like, y'all, anime can be cool. We still need to finish that, by the way.
Yeah, we do.
We need to finish watching Eggman.
Yep. I'm going to make you watch Cowboy Bebop next.
I'm so confused about those words, but I can't wait.
The cowboy, you know that word. Bebop.
I do know.
Is a style of music. What the fuck
is a bebop?
Bebop is a style of music.
Oh, what kind of music is that?
It's like kind of bluesy. But not really.
The first thing that I thought when you said bebop is a kind of music, immediately my mind went to KK Slider. Because that's what I imagine bebop music.
I'm sure he has some bebop tunes in his repertoire.
Surely.
No, but it's kind of like bluesy and western all at the same time.
Right,
it's real cool.
Right. So like emo cowboys, kind of.
Yeah.
Right, got it.
Yeah.
I feel that. I can vibe with that, I think. Okay, so after my interior design show, I might put on the Volleyball Boys, and I'll let you know my review of the first episode.
Please do. I kind of want to rewatch it now.
Because you have a sticker of Haikyuu on your laptop, don't you?
I do. I got it ages ago when I first watched it, and I was like, I should get rid of it because like the time has passed, but I just don't want to say goodbye to it yet.
No, you're too attached to your Volleyball Boys.
If you look in my old sketchbooks as well, like the first time I tried to draw anime, it was all of the Volleyball Boys.
Excellent. I also kind of was inspired to watch Haikyuu, but more so now because in one of the latest episodes of Drawfee, Jacob drew himself, like did a self-insert of him in the Haikyuu manga. So it wasn't even in the show. It was like the original manga that he's a super huge fan of Haikyuu. So he was like, I had to, guys. And everyone was like, you did. And he's like in this super intense pose that I'm shook he did. And I'm like, wow,
that's the
so
whole show, my dude.
It's just like action spiking.
It's like how you imagine yourself playing a sport, like how cool you think you look, and none of the reality. That's the beauty of sports anime.
I mean, speak for your fucking self. I look badass when I play volleyball, but only volleyball.
Sure.
No other sport. But if it involves my feet, I'm on the floor.
Volleyball does involve your feet.
No, it doesn't. Not like contact with the ball on your feet. You
still gotta move around. You still gotta be agile.
Yeah, that I'm fine with. But if I'm having to coordinate my feet with a separate object, my dude, I can barely move my own body around. If you're putting a ball in the mix, absolutely not.
You're describing volleyball.
No, I'm not. No, I mean like with my feet. Everyone else will get it.
Sure. We should probably say goodbye because we've been recording for 50 minutes and this has to go up on Monday and I need time to edit it.
No, next Monday.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool then. Nice.
Yeah, we posted one on this Monday that just passed.
I don't know anymore. Time so means nothing.
When this episode comes out, I will be 22 already.
You old.
I'm old, bitch. I'm basically 40.
I mean, halfway there.
I mean, I know.
Over halfway
even
there.
Remind me. Oh shit! We're so close to death. It's like we're all gonna die so soon. Anyway, and on that note, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's very random. We just mainly wanted to try recording overseas. Episode. Yeah, because we haven't really talked to each other in a while. We've just had like random phone calls over here and that.
It's mainly just like me. Hey, give me some money.
Yeah, basically. I mean, like, hey, I sent you the money.
Hey, thanks.
Not that I'm your sugar mommy or anything, by the way. This is like a purely business transaction. But yeah, I miss you. I'll be there in 2 weeks.
Bro. Oh my God, 2 weeks.
Bro.
Wow.
I know. Time flies. I've been here for a month and a half.
I have got so much to do in so little time. And I don't want to do any of it.
Yeah. I'm so sorry about the amount of packages that are going to start piling into the flat in the next few weeks because I've sent so much shit to our flat.
I'm so scared.
And also most of the people that I know, they've sent my birthday presents to our flat in Manchester as well. Because I was like, please, no one give me anything that I have to carry back in my suitcase. Thank you and goodbye. I really don't want to have to carry shit back on the plane.
Hopefully they're unorganized so they won't get here until you do.
Hopefully,
and then you can go down and answer the door.
Yeah, but I mean, the best present that I wanted it to be there before I got there was my violin. So I'm excited.
I can confirm that is here.
I'm so excited.
I need to wrap what I got you as well.
I'm so excited.
It's real dumb.
I can't wait. I love a good dumb present.
But honestly, I think you're gonna love it though.
Oh, probably, yeah. I've never hated a present you've given me. You've always hit the nail on the head. Yet. To be fair, man, so far for my birthday, I've gotten a violin and a literal life-size cutout of Jeff Goldblum. So a literal life-sized cardboard cutout.
I really want you to travel back with him in full form, so you just have a travel partner and you can get his own seat. I'm just gonna get him
a seat. Yeah.
Strap
my
him
dog
in.
hates him. My dog, I've never seen her so feral as when I like unfolded him in the living room to show my mom. She honestly almost took a chunk out of him. It was crazy. I honestly cackled, but yeah. So I'll probably post a picture of him on our Instagram
at some point.
At some point, yeah. Yeah. That was it.
Yeah,
that was the thing.
That's it.
That's the thing. We did the thing.
We did.
Hopefully this actually sounds okay.
Hopefully I can edit it together in a way that makes sense.
Yes, me too.
I'm really scared.
Good luck.
I'm going to have to edit it like two times. I have two things. Times. Twice as much editing to do now.
Yay.
This is what the luxury life feels like when we finally get 2 microphones. You're going to have to get used to this.
It's a taster right now. Oh, yeah. Right. Follow us on our social media at Binge Inking on Instagram, at binge.inking on Twitter, and send us any emails, my guys. over to bingeingpodcast@gmail.com.
I'm just going to let you do all the spiel.
Hurrah. And
you sound like you're running out of batteries.
Yeah, we did a giveaway on our Instagram that just finished, and you sent out all the packages.
The last one went out today.
Yes, so people who won the giveaways, you will be seeing your packages soon. Thanks for entering, by the way, everyone. Thank you so much for entering. Yeah, there was a lot of
comments. It's
crazy.
There was so many.
Yeah, it was insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. In conclusion, thank you. Wear a mask. And see you next time, I guess, right?
Bye.
Bye.